Good morning, friends. Welcome to Take Two for this Wednesday, the 6th of February, 2019. I'm Jeannie. I am so pleased to be with you on this day. It's hump day, so I hope what I have to say really hits home, because sometimes in the middle of the week when things get kind of blah, you need something to lift you up and just remind you how great it is to be alive and breathing on this earth. Well, today's message comes to you, compliments of someone who watches me on a daily basis and gave me a suggestion for a Take Two segment, and I want to thank you for that. And I did a little bit of research, so I've put my own personal spin on it, but I hope it's a blessing to you today. What I'd like to talk to you today is about the difference between awards and rewards. Now, I decided that it would be a good idea to check with Webster's Dictionary, always a good source for me, and I looked up the words and what the definitions are. So, award is something given as an official payment, compensation, or a prize to someone. Like, for example, he was awarded a trophy for his achievements in athletics. That's an example. It's also maybe a grant or something that you can be presented with, a gift, an endowment, or an assignment, or an allocation. Okay, that's an award. A reward, on the other hand, is personal satisfaction to an individual as a result of efforts put forward. Also, something good that happens to you when you receive, that you will receive because of something good you have done. Those are just some of the definitions of the words, and that's why I particularly, it went on, but I particularly picked those definitions because of the point that I want to make. Now, I'm going to turn around for just a second. I am in my home office. Now, do you see all these things on the wall? These are all different awards that Michael and I have gotten over the years. Now, we love to work with our community. We have done countless hours of volunteer work for the United Way, for the Red Cross, for Hurricane Katrina relief, for Hurricane Michael relief. We have fed the needy. We worked with the food bank for a number of years. Look at all these awards that we've gotten over these, and this is just a smattering, boys and girls, and of course all of Michael's baseball stuff. But see, all of these are actual awards that were awarded to us for our efforts. Now, I'm not telling you this because I'm trying to toot my own horn or anything like that. These have all been lovely. They've all been wonderful. We've gotten awards for Certificate of Appreciation. We've gotten awards for participating in events, and so on, and so on, and so on. We've gotten medals, trophies, plaques, you name it. But the point is this. All this one day is just going to burn up. It's no big deal. It's just stuff. If I took a match right now to this wall, all these would just be gone, and it would mean nothing. What matters is the rewards that you get in this life. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Say a man owns a huge corporation, and in this corporation, he's done all kinds of things for his community. He's done benevolence, and because of all that, he's gotten all kinds of awards, plaques, and trophies, and et cetera, and recognition. That's all great and lovely, but what really matters is when he can go home and he can look into the face of his children and be pouring into their lives. And then one day those children grow up and they're successful, they're respectful, and they're loving people, and then they go on to have their families and do much of the same. What do you think is more important in that man's life? Plaques on the wall? Trophies? An article in the newspaper saying what a great guy he is? Or the smile on his child's face when daddy's home, and when he looks and he sees generations of good of stuff that he's poured into their lives and the fruits thereof. Huh? What do you think is more important? In the Bible, in Matthew 5:12, it says, "Great are your rewards." Great are your rewards because you have gone the distance, because you have been persecuted for your faith. Because of these things, your rewards are going to be up in heaven, and they're going to be grand. But not only that, it says to not put our trust in things of this earth where moth and rust destroy it. It says, don't put your trust in that, because like those plaques on the wall, one day the paper will wear out, they'll burn up, they'll be gone, they'll deteriorate, and that'll be that. You know, when we were cleaning out my mother's house, which she lived in for all those many, many decades, there were a lot of things that she received as rewards, as awards for all of her work, particularly with the junior high, all the costumes that she did. She got a beautiful plaque for 45 years of service, but not only that, she had stacks and stacks and stacks of little certificates and things, and all kinds of presents that she got from the schools. Who gave her a little sewing machine pin, or who gave her this, or gift cards, and lots and lots and lots of greeting cards from people thanking her. Those were like kind of like little awards. But what really mattered is when I could talk to some of the school teachers or some of the students that were blessed by her efforts, and they said, wow, that was really great that your mom gave her time and did those things. See, those were like rewards as opposed to just awards. So think in your life of areas of your life where you might be just seeking after an award when what you should be doing is sowing into things to get your rewards. And you know what? Let me tell you something else, boys and girls. You may never see those rewards in this lifetime. You may just be sowing into people's lives so that the rewards will be the great and wonderful things they do later on in their lives, okay? I think about the Sunday school teacher who led Billy Graham to Christ in that Sunday school class when he was just a youngster. She probably never saw all the wonderful and great things that man did in his lifetime. She probably never did. But great were her rewards for what she sowed into his life and then what he was able to sow into others. So think about those two things. Just meditate on them in your heart today and think about ways that you could go be a blessing to somebody today. You know, you might end up being the only one who is, and while you're being a blessing to them, you are sowing in. So great, my friend, will be your reward. Seek the reward, don't seek the award, okay? Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeanne Sigler, Jeanne-Sigler. Hit that subscribe button, and also do not forget to listen to some great music and programming on WRMZ.org and click the listen button. So there you go, a bunch of them on the wall. But remember, what really matters are those other things like my family and my loved ones, and those are my rewards. When I can hug and love on them, that's what really, really matters. Okay. Hey, happy hump day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.